Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 4th annual TTJ Tech Summit. We will be starting in just a few minutes. If everyone would please take your seats. Or not, it's virtual, doesn't really matter. This truly is a calling from God. There's no other way to put it. Absolutely no other way to say it. At TTJ, it is our goal to help as many people as we can to experience the benefits of this awesome technology. It truly is empowering and life-changing. Well, Cliff is like the brother, you know, he's the big brother that I never had, never wanted. No, just kidding. No, you know, we're all like one big happy family. I always say that I am the voice of reason among the insanity, but I'm just as much part of the insanity, I'm sure. We truly are like one big, maybe even dysfunctional family, but we truly love and respect one another. We get along, we laugh, we eat together, we hang out at times. Sometimes we disagree, sometimes we fight. But you know what? This team would not be the same without any one of these people. It is a fantastic team, and I'm absolutely thrilled to be part of it. Well, we started out 47 people in the first class. This last time it was over 200, or close to 200. We're looking for an even bigger year. We can't wait to see what happens in 2022-23. Good evening. Welcome. We are so glad to have you at our 2022 TTJ Tech Summit. We've got so much planned for you today, and I am so excited that you are going to be part of it. Today, we share what we've been up to and what's coming up for the 2022 and 23 TTJ training season. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us today. And later on, we're going to hear from our other instructors, Trainer Cliff, Trainer Rita, Trainer Lynn, and of course, Trainer Sarah. We've got lots planned for you. And to get started, I'd like to give you kind of a recap of what we've been up to this summer.
2:18 p.m. 14 notifications.
Well, of course, our family and I had an absolutely wonderful summer. Praise God. We hope that all of you did as well. Trips to the beach, to the park, lots of swimming, lots of traveling, visiting with family and friends, good food, outdoors, lemonade, all those wonderful things. But you know, that's not all. We've also been busy here at TTJ Tech, and we'd like to talk to you about what we've been up to help your experience to be even better. Now, at TTJ Tech, it's always been our goal to create the best experience possible for our customers, for our students, and for everyone we meet. Now, that experience in this day and age is not possible without a digital presence. We cannot be a modern, relevant company without an awesome website. Summer is the time when we always go back and we reevaluate. You know, we're in between classes. We aren't teaching anything right at this moment. You know, maybe a help session or two, a cafe, but we really have a little bit of a break and intermission in the teaching, and we use that time to evaluate everything else about our business to make sure that things are as seamless as they can possibly be. And oftentimes what we find is that we need to make some changes. Maybe we've learned something from the previous year. You know, we know we're not perfect. We know we always can grow. We can always do better. And we learn a lot every year. And not only that, but technology, of course, is just constantly ever evolving. And so we always want to be up with that. I think if we ever have a year where we do nothing, we probably are lying to ourselves. about our current state. But this year we didn't do that. We didn't rest on our laurels, and we went back and we actually reevaluated the TTJ website from the ground up. Every area of the website, from our mailing list to purchasing of services, and even our basic verbiage of the descriptions of our services and the pricing and what is offered, the packages and how they're offered. Every step of this process, both from a front-end perspective and a back-end perspective, to make it the best that it could possibly be for you. And we said, what can we do to make it even better? And I think you're going to be absolutely thrilled with what we have done, because we've overhauled it. All right, we've completely overhauled it from the ground up. And so I want to tell you about that right now, and I hope you'll enjoy what you hear. It's .biz. It's not .net. It's .biz.
Notifications.
ttjtech.net or ttjtech.biz. .biz. Bravo, Indigo, Zulu. Learn it. Learn it now. ttjtech.net .net, .net, ttjtech.biz. Info at ttjtech.net. Info at ttjtech.biz. What's that? ttjtech.biz. Support. Email address. Support at ttjtech.net. Support at ttjtech.biz. Shop at ttjtech.biz. ttjtech.biz. Learn it, remember it, it's not a .net anymore. www.ttj, Tango Tango Juliet, Tech, TTJ Tech, ttjtech.biz. All brand new, ttjtech.biz. All right. All right, there it is, my friends. That's right. We are no longer a .net, we are a .biz. All right, because we mean business. From now on, when you want to visit our website, you will visit us at ttjtech.biz. We also have 3 email addresses: info at ttjtech.biz, support at ttjtech.biz, and shop, S-H-O-P, at ttjtech.biz. That's used for when you have questions about an order, order status, things of that nature. But it goes so much farther than that, and it goes completely beyond this with revolutionary new technology that has allowed a mobile-first design. In this day and age, more and more people are visiting websites on smartphones and tablets. And even though the iPad is a fully desktop class device capable of desktop web browsing, it still benefits from these great features and the added functionality of a mobile-first website. The look and feel is just absolutely fantastic. It works great on iPad. It works great on iPhone. It works great on Mac and PC. And it's wonderful with VoiceOver. Now, this brand new ttjtech.biz website is going to allow you to do things that we've never been able to offer before. Thanks to the newest technology, we have some great new surprises for you. First of all, easier mailing list subscriptions. Now, instead of you having, well, you know what? Let me put it this way. Let me just say this. I wonder how many people remember just how many steps there were before. We had a nice website and it served us well and it did the job. But you know what? There were a lot of steps to accomplish your goals. Let's review, shall we? First, if you wanted to visit us on the web, you had to go to ttjtech.net. Now, if you wanted to subscribe to our calendar, you had to actually manually copy and paste https://webcal.apple.com. iCloud, how much was it? I can't even remember it. To subscribe to our mailing list, send a blank email to ttjtech plus subscribe at groups.io. Apple Pay? No, thank you. All of this nonsense, it's just way too much. It's way too complex. We have to put an end to it. It cannot keep going this way. There must be a better way. Stop! That's right. Way too complex, my friends. But thankfully, praise God, we have got a better solution for you now. Let's start with subscribing to our mailing list. Everybody wants to be part of the TTJ Tech newsletter because you want to know what we're offering, when we're offering it. When are those free classes? When are the promotions on paid training? What products are on sale? When are we going to do another digital cafe? When are our tech tip videos coming out on YouTube? Well, my friends, you have to be part of the TTJ newsletter to get that information. But how do you subscribe? Well, for once, it's finally easier. Now, all you've got to do, visit ttjtech.biz. You will find a giant subscribe button right there. Click that on any device, enter your email address, and you are subscribed, my friends. Way, way simpler, much, much easier. Now let's talk about the calendar. For the first time, we actually have a calendar subscription link that you can click to immediately be subscribed to our shared TTJ training calendar so that you will always get your events right on your calendar. Beyond this, purchasing training packages. Before, in order to purchase a training package or to purchase our shopping assistance or other products, other services, you had to actually give us a call. We would not be able to process that online, except for Premier Protection in a rather complex workflow. But now, you can purchase all of these services and more right on our website. Now, we can certainly still process your orders over the phone. And if you're a business, a government agency, a healthcare provider, an educational institution, or a large corporation, you're going to want to give us a call so that we can create a customized training package for you and your team. But for consumers, individuals, and families, our most popular training packages can now be purchased directly from our website in 2 or 3 very, very easy steps. And what's more, my friends, finally, for the first time, we now officially support Apple Pay in its truest form. That's right. We can now accept Apple Pay here at ttjtech.biz. You can use Apple Pay. So make sure you have Apple Pay set up and you can purchase all of your TTJ services and other products with Apple Pay. Not only that, but for the first time, we have some great new and exciting things to share about our website. So here's what I'd like to do. I'd like to do a demo. Let's take a look at the TTJ website. I have right here in front of me my iPhone.
Notifications. Files. Double tap to open. Doc. Messages. Safari.
Going to head on over to Safari.
Safari. Text toolbar.
And I'm going to go into my address bar.
Address. Text.
And what we'll do is we'll start typing TTJ.
TTJ.
It's going to
TTJ Tech Services. Google selected. TTJ Tech Services.
populate automatically.
Page loaded.
All right, let's take a look at what our website looks like from the very top left here of the screen.
Services.
What we have, right away, I'll go to the top here, and what we'll see is that we have our beautiful logo
Services.
and our slogan, which is the only tech you'll ever need. And you're going to see that right at the top here, okay? So that's the very first thing.
The only tech you'll ever need. Heading level 2.
And following that,
The new iPad Air vertical line now with M1 vertical line Apple. Indefinite time. Video playback. Elapsed time. 0 second. Photo image of Apple. The new iPad Air vertical. More. The only tech you'll
there is our
The new
YouTube
iPad
video.
More. Play. Button.
That YouTube video updates periodically. Right now, it is featuring the new iPad Air, released just this past spring, and we'll keep that there for a while, but we'll change it with other things, and you can play it there or watch it on YouTube.
The new iPad Apple. TTJ is dedicated to providing high-quality sales, support, and training in the computer technologies, mobile device, network integration.
So there's our introduction.
For more than 2 decades, we have been working with various...
More text, you can read that on your own time.
At TTJ, we strive to create an experience, technology that's exactly right. We are locally owned and operated, with a small-town feel. No bots, no ticket systems.
Okay, you can keep reading all of this, but if you keep swiping,
About us.
here we go now.
Get in touch. Heading level 3.
Get in touch. How are you going to get in touch? Well, look what we have here.
By phone. Heading level 2.
Here's by phone,
Link.
and there's just a link right after that to by phone. If you click on that link,
Link. I'll call 814.
it automatically calls us with your iPhone. Of course, I'll hit cancel because I don't want to call my business right now, but it's right there, and there's a link,
Email. Heading level 3. Link. Mail.
and there's an email link right by email, and you can click that link to instantly email us. Then,
Get the latest TTJ Tech news. Subscribe button.
and there it is, subscribe. There's that subscribe button we're so proud of. Now, if we keep going, we'll get to our primary menu.
Copyright 2022. All rights reserved. Home. Visited. Link. Services. Visited. Shopping assistance. Training. Free resources. Smart homes. Security. Design services. Store. Link. TTJ News. Premiered protection. Link. Contact us. Link. Dimmed.
And that's it. Those are all the links, all the different pages that we have. Let's take a look at just one of these right now. Let's take a look at our training page.
Security. Training. Visited. Training. Heading level 1. August. We respect your personal privacy. Training. Head training.
All right,
Heading
let's start.
level 1.
We can navigate by headings because we've got lots of headings here, but let's just read a little of this.
Certified, knowledgeable, and ready when you need us. TTJ offers numerous training options for individuals, groups, organizations.
Okay, so we could keep reading, but I'm going to go and show you our bulleted list.
The following products and product categories are eligible for TTJ training. Bullet Apple iPhone /iPad /Apple TV /HomePod /Apple Watch /Mac. Bullet iOS /iPad OS. Bullet Apple iCloud. Bullet use of
All these
bullet
different bullets. Let's navigate by heading.
government agencies, businesses and corporations. Heading. Call us at 814.
There's what we want you to do. If you're an agency, you call us, but let's go down here,
Individuals and families. Heading level 2.
and let me show you. I'll go down to the next heading,
Available training packages. Heading level 3.
because you can read this on your own. Now look at this. You can purchase right here.
TTJ training. 10 hours. 1. 5 individuals per
So
household.
1 to 5 individuals, 10 hours of training,
$650. Button.
and there's the button. You simply double tap on that button.
$650.
Now at the bottom of the screen, after our primary menu, a little overlay opens here.
Page settings.
Let's go.
Credit or debit card CVC / credit or debit
Right,
card.
so there's all that
Add to
information.
button.
But look.
Button. Discount code. Plus.
So
Hyphen. Quantity.
there's our quantity.
$650 quantity. Hyphen. 1. Text field.
It's 1 right now.
Text Plus.
You could increase the quantity.
Discount code.
We now support discount codes for the first time. Stay tuned. We'll be offering some of those later. And then look at this.
Button.
There's
Blue
a-
sky. Add.
There's an Apple Pay button, and because developers sometimes need to make adjustments, it doesn't say Apple Pay right now, but it will. They're aware of it. It will, but it's the first button.
Button.
Apple Pay, or
Button.
You
Logo
can-
other. Moon. Night. Add to cart.
you
Button.
can also add it to the cart. So the first button, if I choose it,
Button. Add.
and what it will do,
Text.
as soon as
discount.
I
Tech button. Button.
as soon as I hit that button,
button, check mark button, add to cart.
I can add it to the cart, or I could just use the,
logo alert.
it's the
Apple
second
Pay
button. There it is.
confirmed. Ship to Apple Pay.
There it is, Apple Pay, second button. I apologize. I was increasing the quantity, I think. There's the Apple Pay.
Close Apple Pay. Close Apple Card. Math contact. Ship to Math Pay TTJ Tech. Confirm with Pay TTJ Tech Services. Confirm with side button.
Look at that. We can pay just like any other website with Apple Pay.
Close
I'll
button.
close that for now because we have some other things that we'd like to show you. Now, you saw on this website that on ttjtech.biz, we have a store for the first time, an actual store link. So what can you buy at the store? What are you going to be able to purchase from the store? Well, first of all, you're going to be able to, well, let me back up here. We have often offered a lot of services and so forth, but never an easy way to purchase them. So what we now have, first of all, you're going to be able to purchase our services, as you saw there, our training packages, and the store will have other things. You'll be able to purchase Premier Protection. You'll be able to purchase shopping assistance, where we help you, find the right products and buy them and so forth. All of those things. But not only that, it doesn't stop there. That's just the beginning. We knew we could do better. We knew we could take it farther. And so our next goal after that was to create an experience that would allow you to purchase the most common products that we often get asked about or that we often sell. And this is especially going to be useful when the TTJ 2022 Holiday Gift Guide is released closer to Thanksgiving, because what's going to happen is all the products in that holiday gift guide will be able to be purchased directly from our website. So if we have an iPad on there, if we have an Apple TV, a HomePod Mini on there, you'll be able to purchase that directly from our store on ttjtech.biz using Apple Pay or whatever credit card you'd like, and you'll be and the purchase price will include any discounts that we can possibly give you, but it will also include the TTJ shopping assistance, so that we already have that covered. We don't have to bill it in separate transactions. The shopping assistance, of course, includes the setup, and it includes the complimentary training sessions that we always give you. 2 complimentary training sessions. We're increasing that to 3 this year because there's just so much out there, so much to learn. So we're actually giving you 3 complimentary training sessions now with your shopping assistance. That will all be included in the purchase price, and the shipping is always free via FedEx. So we're going to include all of that build it into the price, I should say, really. And so it's not all free, because some of that does have a cost to it, but it will be built into the price that you see. So what you are paying is the to-the-door price on these products. So you'll be able to purchase your iPad, your Apple TV, your HomePod, all of those things right from the ttjtech.biz website with the shopping assistance included. And the only one we're going to ask you to give us a call about is the iPhone, because that one tends to require a bit of additional work on everybody's part. And so that's probably best done through the carrier or through the Apple Store. But we can certainly guide you with that if you purchase our shopping assistance. But we are going to, ask you to give us a call about that one. That's not going to be on the website. But any other products, the iPad, all the accessories, whatever else we put, if we put small appliances on the TTJ 2022 Holiday Gift Guide, you'll be able to purchase those right from the ttjtech.biz website as well. But it still doesn't stop there, because there have been a couple of products that TTJ has released over the past couple of years, and I'd like to take the time now to tell you about those and to share with you what they are. The first one, many people have heard that I have always been, as I like to say, borderline obsessed with the Titanic ever since I was a kid. And I wrote a book about the Titanic in time for the 100th anniversary and did a rewrite just last year of that book. Well, we are very, very excited to announce that the audio book is officially released. We have the softcover print book, and of course, the book is also available on Apple Books and Amazon Kindle. We've designed the book. Book design is a service that TTJ offers, but we're going to sell you that book. So in our TTJ store, you are actually going to be able to purchase that book. Now, I'm going to take out my AirPods, because I don't know what will happen if I demo. But you're going to be able to purchase this book. We're going to include links to Apple Books, because that's our favorite way for you to buy the book and the only way to buy the digital book. We're also going to include a link to the audio book on Apple Books. But in addition to that, you're going to be able to buy the softcover book right from our website and have it shipped directly to you. I'd like to take a moment to talk about the audiobook. The audiobook was done, produced, released by Audible, and narrated by a gentleman named James Michael Shetler. He is one of the finest narrators that I've ever worked with, and he did this at an incredible price. It was an absolutely fantastic experience, but he benefits when you buy this book too. Not only me, so does Mr. Shetler. And so I would really, really encourage you to support not only my family and me, but also the Shetler family, because he works hard. He did this at a huge discount when he really didn't have to, and he gets part of the royalties when you purchase. So help him out by purchasing the audio version of this book. You will not regret it. And I'm going to let you hear just a little sample, just a minute or two, of the Titanic book right now.
Titanic, the most complete story ever told. Written by Matthew Volbrecht. Narrated by James Michael Shetler. Forward. It has now been almost 10 years since I officially began my work on the book you are about to read. I remember the moment I completed the process of submitting the book to various online bookstores. Being a born-again Christian.
So you get the idea of how awesome of a narrator he really is. You will love this book. It takes you through the entire history of the Titanic, from its inception and its initial construction to the actual voyage, details about the passengers, and of course the disaster itself and the rescue, and the subsequent changes and even the effects on modern society and culture today. You won't go wrong purchasing this book. So again, we're going to have links there to the digital book, the audio book, and of course a way to purchase the physical book using Apple Pay or a credit card and have it shipped directly to you via FedEx. Now there's another product on this website that you know nothing about. One person, sorry, the puppy is barking. I don't know what she saw there. For many years, I have been a singer, among other things, done a lot of singing on worship teams and in other places. And I, a few years ago, discovered that I could actually impersonate Elvis. And you might call me an Elvis nut to some degree. But what I can tell you is this. I really do think he had a fantastic voice. I think he had an incredible, tremendous influence on music and culture, and I've always really loved what he's done for us in the world. Yeah, I may actually have an Elvis costume, the white jumpsuit and the jewelry and everything, but that's a whole other story we won't get into now. But I've done some Elvis impersonating over the years, and I haven't done any for a while. But this year, the Tom Hanks and Austin Butler movie called Elvis, which you can stream now, was released, and it really kind of got me back into that, and it got me thinking about how awesome his music was and so forth. And so what I decided to do was to release an Elvis album. Now, I released one many years ago, but we're going back from the ground up here again, recording this all in our own home, using GarageBand, using my iPad, and not only that, but all the backing tracks have been professionally recorded with live musicians. So there's no MIDI to this stuff. It was all live drums, live guitars, American backup singers, all these things. And we've put together what's going to be like a live concert. That's really what it is. It's an Elvis concert album, as if he were giving a live concert, okay? And so you're going to be able to purchase that on our website as well. Now, what I would like to do is I'd like to give you a treat here of allowing you to hear one song from this album right now. We're going to play it for you so that you can hear what it's like decide maybe if you want to buy the album later on. All right, so with your permission, or perhaps entirely without it, take a listen to the opening song on the brand new Elvis album that I've been recording.
Oh, see, Rider. Oh, see what you have done. I can see, Rider. Yeah, see what you have done. Girl, you ain't me, love you, and now you love me, has gone. What I see, well, I'm going away, baby, and I won't be back here for. Yeah, I'm going away, baby. And I won't be back here for. If I find me a good girl, I wanna be back at all. What I see, baby. Baby, and I won't be back here for. Yeah, I'm going away, baby, and I won't be back here for. If I find me a good girl, I wanna be back at all. Hear what I say? I said, see, Rider. Oh, see what you have done. I said, see, Rider. Yeah, see what you have done. Girl, you made me love you, and now you love a man and gone. What I said, see, Rider. I said, see, Rider. I said, see, Rider. I said, whoo. Ah, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I said, see, Rider. I said, see.
Well, there you go. So, the Elvis concert album, along with the Titanic book, will be available soon. But we're still not done. So one of the most popular trends with a lot of businesses and online businesses and so forth is merch. Now, merch, of course, can be a variety of products with the company logo and things of that nature. And we thought it wise to start some TTJ merch. And here to tell you all about it is my daughter, Kylie. Hi. Tell them what we have. Wait, make sure. Uh-oh. I accidentally.
Daddy.
I think we're still recording. I know.
What are you doing?
I wanted to make sure the mic was still on.
It is. Thanks.
We're still recording. Go ahead. Tell them what we have.
Hi.
Hi.
Okay.
Sorry there, guys.
So, for starters, he has a mug, like a coffee mug, and I designed these. Okay, it's letting me look at it just a second. Okay. What? Okay. So the colors we have it in are pink, white, light blue, medium blue, teal, orange, black, or like a grayish, bluish, and then hot pink, purple, little bit lighter purple, sky blue, and red in that mug. And then he also has a t-shirt that has his logo on it up in the right corner. And the colors we have that in are... Hold on, it's being weird. What's it doing? What's going on? It's like black.
Pause button. Resume.
Alright, we fixed that. Okay, so like I was saying, there is his logo on the front, on the top right corner, and then on the back of the t-shirt, it says the only tech you'll ever need. And in the middle of that, it has an iPad that says TTJ on it. And the colors we have it in are like white, like off-white, like a blackish or gray, and a bluish purple, a light gray, a red, a purple, and a white. And then the final thing that we have is a fleece blanket, and it has the logo, just like a step and repeat, if you know what that is. It's like, has the logo, it steps down like diagonally, and then it repeats. And that's all the way on there, and then the back doesn't have anything on it. That wasn't an option. And then we have gray, pink, green, purple, blue, white, dark blue, dark gray, light gray, and dark red. Now, I also created tapestry, like wall tapestry, but I'm not seeing that on here, so I'm going to have to check that later today and see if it's like, or tomorrow or sometime, and see if something went wrong when I was making it. But we had like pretty much the full rainbow of that color. So if that's showing up just not on this, or is it like not there at all? If you want to get that.
Exactly. And we'll be designing even more merch coming up, won't we?
Yeah.
And, she designed all of this. I mean,
Yeah.
She went online and created this, and I couldn't be more excited about it. I am absolutely thrilled. I hope you'll check it out. And so that is our merch, and that is the TTJ Tech website. Now, when is this going to be ready? Well, the good news is the website is already live at ttjtech.biz. You can go on there. If you're already subscribed to our mailing list, that's okay, but we'd still encourage you to hit that subscribe button again and enter your email address there, because we'd love for everybody to do it through the new website if you could. But you can visit ttjtech.biz right now. There's still work being done on the website. It is still very much under construction, but it will be completely ready this fall. and we are very much on track for that date. So we've been saying early fall as an official date for the construction of the site to be done, and we are still on track for that to happen. So that is our website. Now, before we tell you about the awesome classes that we are going to be offering this fall and this spring, it is time for that game that you have always come to know and love, Stump the Instructor. Okay. Are instructors on the team able to unmute? You should be able to unmute and say hello, guys. You do it in here.
Doesn't matter.
Hello, Matt. This is
Hey,
Rita.
how you doing? Hi.
Hello.
How you doing?
Hi, Lynn.
Hi. Hi, Rita.
And do we have Sarah yet? I hear Rita and Lynn.
I didn't even see Cliff in the on one of the names on the call, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I know he was going to try to get away and hopefully join, but I didn't take another look here in the past couple of minutes, but I did send an unmute request or a co-host to Sarah also. So all of you should be good to go. I just want to make sure everybody's able to be heard. We can hear. I'm hearing some voiceover in the background there. I don't know what that's coming from, but
That was probably me. Sorry.
oh, okay.
That was my watch decided to talk all by itself.
Okay. You guys having a good day?
Yes.
Yes.
Good. You enjoy the first part of the summit?
Very
Well, that
interesting.
was quite a surprise, Matt.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Me neither.
Interesting.
All new stuff.
Yeah.
A question about the current subscribers, ttjtech.net on the one-way newsletter. Are they going to be automatically converted to your biz?
So
Address?
the existing mailing list will stay, and it will be, continue to be used for our courses and so forth. And then, we'll just keep migrating things over, and as people subscribe, they will get different information from each place. So the current list is not going anywhere.
Okay.
Yeah. Try to
And
make
just-
things easy.
Just for people that had the calendar.
Can you
event
guys
like
hear me now?
myself.
Now
Yes,
we can.
yes,
How you
hear
doing,
you.
Sarah? How you
Yeah.
doing?
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Just for time's sake, the calendar said 6 to 7. So do you want to lay out the rest of the summit for everyone? What the length?
Well, after we do the Stump the Instructor, we're going to talk about what is the rest of the class season. Those things are the meeting times are just kind of Zoom makes you pick an end time, basically.
Okay.
All right. So I think we're all set, and Kylie is right here.
Hi.
Hi, Kylie.
Hi.
Hi. I love your voice. You have such a great voice.
Thank you.
Mhm.
So I
All
only
right.
sent my questions to Carson.
Yeah, he sent them to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
We've got them all.
Okay, I'm gonna randomly do one.
All right. You have to tell. I guess you have to tell who's. Well, I guess we know if it's our own question, we're not going to answer it. So.
Yes.
No, you should answer it and sound real smart.
Yeah.
we could go that route. That's true.
I said no.
Okay.
Okay,
First question.
this is Rita's question. Name 3 or more apps where you can perform OCR and read a scanned document with voiceover.
Three
Okay, voice
apps.
stream reader,
Right. Voice stream.
I was gonna say that.
Voice stream scanner too, right?
scanner. Yeah, well, that's what I mean. Yeah, scanner. It's that whole suite of apps. It's my favorite.
Voice stream.
Yes,
Uh,
voice
What else?
stream.
Yeah.
Seeing
Um,
Seeing AI.
What's the code, Mom? It should have an airplane.
Did you hear Seeing AI?
Seeing AI would be one of them, right?
Seeing AI is one of them, yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
Good.
that's two.
There's a third
Um,
one.
Yes, I'm sure there is.
I would say Prismo, but I don't know if that's on there, but that would be one of them.
Let me see. I have them all in a row. I know this. Wait, Seeing AI. That's Microsoft. Then there's Reader.
So far, all of you together have gotten like 2.
Oh, you know what? What about just the taking a picture? Just
Oh, live
just a
text.
phone.
The native
Live
camera,
text.
live text,
Live
right?
text.
Yeah, live text.
Yep.
That's
Rita, how'd we do?
You're doing good.
all 3 of them
That
are
was
on there,
3.
so I guess you win.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Okay.
Ding.
I'm gonna do someone else's question. I'm gonna mix it up.
Yeah, mix it up.
I'm gonna do.
You don't even have to tell us.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't have to necessarily. That's true.
All right. What does the name Siri actually mean?
Seeing in realistic idiosyncrasies.
Did you make that up? Sounds like you made that up.
What do you think?
There's
How about
almost
sound?
too good to make up.
Sound.
Oh,
Yeah.
simulating in real.
Alexa, what does
Red.
Siri mean?
Oh no,
Lynn.
cheating. Lynn, bad.
That's cheating.
Alexa, stop.
Blue and red.
Yeah, you should at least ask Siri.
Yeah, really.
I can't because I'm on the phone, so I can't ask it.
That's hilarious.
Hey.
And no, that
It has
was
something
my
to do with speech, speech something. I don't know.
Speech input. What would our be? Speech input.
Real in real time, in real.
Real.
Oh, what a
Uh-uh.
guess, huh?
Okay.
All right,
So-
I give up.
you told us to stay here. So the original creator of Siri actually named Siri after his daughter, and the name Siri means beautiful or lovely woman who leads us to victory.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
I
Yep.
had a Norwegian
go
friend
wrong?
named Siri.
Right. There you go. Okay, next, Kai.
All right.
Do one of mine.
I'm gonna do. I have to open a document. Okay. Name 3 features in the newest iPhone SE. What's that?
It's the newest SE.
3 what? 3 what? In the
Features.
newest SE?
Features.
In the newest iPhone beta.
SE.
In the SE specifically.
Yes.
Okay, it makes phone calls.
It has a home button.
That's
Right.
one.
Touch ID, home button. Oh, let's see. A15 Bionic?
Yeah.
A15? Okay.
Yeah.
And 5G.
Right.
Okay. All
There's
right.
more. There's more.
Okay. Let's
There's
see.
more.
Kylie, what were some of the other on the list?
What were some of the other features of the
It
SE?
does
doesn't- he didn't
Portrait
put up-
mode. It does
Oh, it
portrait
does, okay.
mode.
It has portrait mode, A15 Bionic chip, 5G connection, has toughest glass in a smartphone, and has a home button.
Yeah.
Thank you.
There we go.
Okay.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna do another one. Right.
It's very loud.
Was the first equipped with LIDAR.
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 The 12 Pro and Pro Max.
Okay,
I think that's
And-
right too.
that's right.
And the
And then-
13.
13
Yeah,
Pro and Pro Max came after that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do. We'll do another one. Okay. What WWDC stand for, and where was it held this year?
I'm
And
sorry,
how
say the
were
question.
the developers?
Say the question again.
attending-
WWDC. What is
Okay.
What does
WWDC?
WWDC stand for, and where was it held this year?
Oh, Worldwide Developers
Worldwide.
Conference.
Yes, and it was held in Cupertino in at Apple Park, right?
Right?
CA.
And there's another part to
Then
that question.
How developers attended invited?
Wait, you
How what?
faded out, Kylie.
How were the developers who attended invited?
By helicopter.
No.
Okay, they were zoomed in.
How are they invited?
Think of that, there's trillions of developers and only a subset of them got to go. How were they invited?
Oh, they
Invitation.
somebody pulled.
It's okay.
Yeah, I assume by
Like-
invitation. You mean how were they chosen? Is that
I'm
what
gonna
you're saying?
60 seconds, and then I'll see if anybody gets it in that time.
Well, if choosing, it would have to be you would have to draw it out of a hat, of course,
Well,
because that's high tech.
Yeah, it was a lottery system of some
Yes,
sort.
lottery.
That's the
Lottery.
lottery system.
So I got the
Okay.
closest,
Yeah, a hat.
and the
How do
helicopter.
Apple geeks refer to WWDC?
Dub.
You got it.
That's correct. Okay.
You're an Apple geek.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, Sopranos. Okay. When was the iPhone originally released, and what was the name of the app that we now call the?
No. That's just one question. Read it again. When the iPhone was.
When was the
No.
When the iPhone was released, what was the name of the app we now call the music app?
The
Oh,
what
wow.
music app?
Oh, iTunes? Was it called iTunes?
Close.
No. I remember it.
Oh.
I think.
Just
It was
Tunes?
it was
Just
named
Tunes?
after another Apple product.
iPod? Let's see.
What's that?
iPod?
iPod.
iPod is correct. Yep.
Really?
Wow.
Was the name of the- Yes.
All right. What is the earliest Apple Watch to have water lock capability?
Series
Five.
2?
Yep.
I see.
Here's two.
Two?
Wow.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Okay.
I also found out that you can't actually dive. You can only do surface swimming.
Yeah. You can't dive and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Oh well, there
Disappointing,
goes my diving career.
Yeah, mine too.
How do you share?
Cancel that trip, Lynn.
How do you share an article in Safari without all the clutter on the web page?
You go to the URL line, go left of it to what's it say? Format, read something.
Readers view.
Reading view, I think.
Yeah.
To the left of the URL line.
Yeah, reader view.
Very good.
But Lynn, you're talking in Mac talk.
I am.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh it's still
just-
to the left of, even on the iPhone, it's the left of the URL line. You swipe left.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
Bring it on.
Which Photos app feature allows you to add music and transition effects to a group of photos?
This has got to be Rita.
No.
Wait, say it again.
No.
I think it's Matt.
Yeah.
I think it's scenes are, let me think. You go to, oh my God.
Read the
you go to
question
the
again.
Which Photos app feature allows you to add music and transition effects to a group of photos?
I know one that I
Okay.
don't use.
What? Oh,
One
Mm,
that just,
me too. I have
yeah.
no
you
clue.
I know this. You create a
Yeah, Rita would know.
group.
Yeah, Rita.
um,
It's all you.
and-
No pressure.
I know how to nose around to look for it. Okay, what's
You
the
just
answer?
chose the $1 million question, so you have to answer it.
Yep,
Mhm.
it's the answer is slideshow.
Slideshow, yes.
Oh, darn.
Dunce cap for me.
What is the web
Rotors.
rotor on the Mac and how do you use it?
Lim.
That's my question. Come on, you guys.
Well, I mean, it functions very similarly to the rotor on iOS. It accesses the different elements of the screen.
Right, but how do you enable it? How do you do it?
Well, if you
Oh,
either you can use the trackpad commander or you can do VOU
What is it?
on the Mac.
I
Yeah, I was
got
gonna say
VOU. And then what do you do?
Go to the rotor.
If you do VOU,
Then you have to use your VO and your left and right arrows to move between settings, and then up and down with the VO to go from
yeah.
So yes, okay.
So
Okay.
if you do the VO and left and right arrow, you go through links, headings, buttons, all the different choices, web spots. And then let's say you're looking for headings and you get on headings, you arrow up or down to go through the headings.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. When
You're
did-
right, Lim.
Yep.
Thanks.
When did
My favorite.
When did Apple discontinue the original HomePod and why?
The original what?
HomePod.
HomePod.
HomePod. Well, it was
Speaker.
discontinued
Last year.
What month?
Last
last
year.
year.
What month and what?
Oh my, what months? Oh.
Oh my God. May.
No, it's the same letter.
March.
November, March.
March of
Uh,
2020.
Ma-
Because nobody bought it. I worked in the Apple store and I didn't sell any.
Yep.
I don't
That's
know
right.
why. I have one and I love it.
Yeah, I like it. Okay.
But it didn't, Matt, didn't you say that? I think you said something about them possibly coming out with another version of it.
Allegedly, that's in the works. You know, nothing's been
Yeah.
officially announced, but that's rumored. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, Kai. Sorry.
Okay. I forget where I was. Name the radio sets present on an iPhone.
The radio sets.
Yep.
Radio
So you'd have
sets?
your you mean like your different bands, like you have cellular,
Correct.
you have
Oh, Matt would know.
LTE, and then you have your Wi-Fi 6 on most of them now.
Why is that radio set?
There's something else.
Bluetooth,
Because there are actual
Yep, there's
radios
more.
in your device.
Mm.
Bluetooth, and then
Oh, one more, Matt.
what am I missing? It's gonna be really obvious. Let me see.
Wi-Fi.
No, I said
No, you already
Wi-Fi.
said that.
You said Wi-Fi. You
Oh.
said Wi-Fi and cellular.
Right.
And
Bluetooth.
Bluetooth.
There's one
You're not
more.
saying
more.
yes or
There's two more. There's two more. Oh, you said airdrop.
what airdrop did you say?
There's one more.
GPS? It's not.
No.
What is it?
I
NFC.
think you said it, Matt. It's
Oh, and field communications. That's
NFC airdrop. Mhm.
right. Yeah.
No,
Okay.
you said airdrop, but was there another one?
That's it. There's 4.
And it's called
Okay.
radio?
Mhm.
Radio sets. They're radios that are actually in your device. You got a
Okay.
cellular radio, a Wi-Fi, Bluetooth. These are radio signals.
No, I did not know that.
With Apple
makes-
Care, how many incidents of damage do you go through per year?
Wait, say that again. How many? What?
Incidents of
With-
damage can you go through a year with Apple Care?
Oh,
Two.
Yep, 2 per year.
2 per year.
Yeah.
like two per device.
You can damage your phone twice in a year if you have
Okay.
Apple.
Okay, so just your phone.
Whatever device
Well,
you
if
have Apple Care on.
something else. Yeah.
If you have it on
Okay,
your
so-
iPad, you can break your iPad twice.
Okay,
you-
so per device that you have your. Okay, got it.
It's Apple Care is per device.
Right.
So there's another part to that question.
Yeah, there's another part to it.
Oh, okay.
Should I say it?
Yep.
Okay, I was. Which one was I in? Look that up.
Theft
Oh,
and loss.
okay.
What?
So you have to pay service charge plus tax.
Oh, that's with the Apple Care that
Yeah.
you pay. Yeah, service charge plus tax. But the next question is, what do you have to do if you have theft and loss? There's a thing that you must do all the time, or they won't.
Report it
police
to a
report?
Honor
police
it.
person.
Well, you have to have Find My enabled all the time.
Yes, yes. You have to have
Ah.
Find My on, because if you lose it or it's stolen and you have not had Find My on, the policy will not be honored
Ooh.
Okay.
because no one can find it then.
Yeah. What
Mhm.
year did Apple begin using Retina display technology?
Oh, I know this. It was the iPhone 4, so that would have been 2010.
Nope,
Wow.
that's incorrect.
It's not 2010?
No.
Actually, they. Okay, there is some weirdness. There is something about 2010, which they.
But that's not what it is.
Yeah, it's 2000. But there is something about 2010. There was an original, what do you call it? Copyright, whatever, that they applied for through Jamaica. Is that?
Oh, okay. Well, what did you have?
I mean,
What was it there?
The
2000
it's 2012.
2012. Well, maybe I'm wrong. I got to recalculate that. Maybe I'm wrong because it was definitely the iPhone 4 that got Retina, right?
Uh-oh.
No. Wasn't it iPhone 6?
I think the iPhone 4 had it.
No, I think iPhone 5 was the new one that got it.
That's a good question.
I think you're right.
2000
Yeah, I don't know.
I think it was the iPhone 3 that got it.
Yeah, I'm not sure. We may have to come back and look that one up.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
Well, there was
exactly.
a weirdness. There was a weirdness about it that it was 2012, but
Mhm.
that there was an application through in Canada for Jamaica, and I don't really even know what that means. Like, why would there be a specific application for that?
Well, yeah, sometimes what they do is they file these little almost small like new companies and stuff to avoid patenting something in the actual name of Apple so that people don't figure out that it's their product.
Oh, so they originally did sort of a smaller application for it, as you said, 2010. But I think the first one they used was in 2012.
Okay, that's interesting.
I think.
Okay. What are the 3 microphone modes when you're on a FaceTime call, and how do you access these mic options?
You access them from the control center.
One of these earlier.
Yeah, you did. Voice isolation.
I didn't know there was a question. I said we could turn that on.
Yeah.
Because we have people.
Voice isolation, wide spectrum audio, and then standard.
Yes.
I lost my place. Yeah. Okay, but
What-
how do you access them?
Control center.
What's wide spectrum audio?
Wide spectrum,
Where-
like you can.
Where people can be identified in, where they are sitting.
Well,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
it's very, very wide spectrum is all the opposite of voice isolation. Wide spectrum is all the background noise.
Oh,
We have
yucky.
voice isolation on now, so you should hear nothing in the background.
No barking dog.
No,
Well, let's
you shouldn't.
Yeah.
We'll see next time she
No.
barks. Ask you if you hear her.
Wait. Carson,
I don't
say-
hear her.
Well, don't make. She isn't doing it right now, but
Say something that would. Did you hear him?
No.
Do it
No.
again. Okay,
Yes.
then it works.
Yeah, it
Okay,
works.
let me see if there's more.
oh, so close.
Pixel, what are you doing?
540.
Wait, that was voice
Doing
isolation.
weird stuff around.
Right, right.
You're hitting
Are we
me in
doing-
the head with it. Stop! I'm trying to find a question. I'm trying to see if there's any more in this one. Careful, person. Okay, yeah.
Okay, we got another one. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is the difference between a web browser and a search engine?
I'm so close. Last time I was here. That's a neat question. I like that.
Well, what's the answer?
Well, a search engine is a specific website with the technology to perform searches across the internet, and a
So
web browser is the app that you use to actually surf the web.
web browser is your access to the internet,
Right.
like Safari, Chrome, Firefox, Edge, and like stuff like that. And search engine is it allows you to search the internet, and you have like you have to use a browser to get to a search engine, like Google and Bing are search engines.
Exactly. Very good. Okay. Now let's see. Any other questions?
Oh, that was the last one.
Is that the last one? Okay. All right. All right.
There were
so
good questions.
That's what's that?
Good questions.
Yeah,
I
we did a
think
good
so,
job.
too. I thought so too. I don't think we had anybody completely stumped at any point in time. So
Well,
that's
Cliff
Well, I was
didn't get
completely
any of the
stumped.
answers.
Yeah. Lots
yeah,
of- let's pat ourselves on the back now.
Yeah.
Good job.
absolutely. Now we want to there we go. Okay, perfect. We want to thank everybody for all those questions.
Thanks, Kylie.
That was great.
Thank you very much. Great job.
Absolutely. So we have one more thing to do, and it's the thing that you've probably all been waiting for, and that is to announce our classes, our intentions for this coming season. And I'd like to start out by telling you about that, and then anything else that that the ladies would like to jump in and say, of course, is also welcome. So for starters, once again, we're going to start the year off with voiceover in and out. We are going to start the season off. We're going to do it in the fall, just like we have for the past couple of seasons. Why? Because it truly is the foundation of everything. If you don't have your voiceover knowledge, your voiceover skills, you're not going to be able to do all the other things. And so we took a look, and remember the name of this conference today, Next Level, New Heights. And that's what we want to do. We want to continue to build upon what we've created. People have absolutely loved voiceover in and out, and it's given us a great foundation for use of our iPhones. Interesting, isn't it? There are more devices than just the iPhone. So this year, we're doing something brand new. We are now offering not one, but 2 voiceover in and out courses. For the first time, TTJ will be offering voiceover in and iOS edition and voiceover.
Wait, Matt, you went out. Your voice went out for a minute there.
I think something happened in the meeting for a second. Is it okay?
No, your voice is going voiceover in
it's
and
getting
out
distorted.
on your voice.
Yeah, voiceover in and out on voiceover in and out.
Okay.
Your voice is in and out.
It still is now?
No, it's better.
No.
Interesting. Very interesting. I don't know what happened there.
All right, you're
So-
good.
Is that
No,
right?
not now. All right, go ahead.
It's all good now?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know what happened. Anyway, we are offering for the first time voiceover in and out iOS edition and voiceover in and out Mac edition. We are now going to have 2 VO in and out classes. Both of them will teach the fundamentals, the basics of voiceover. One will be done from the iOS perspective and one from the Mac perspective. We will offer both of these courses in the fall, and both will give you the opportunity to start at the very beginning, from the ground up, the foundations, the fundamentals, the predictable patterns, all those key things, those basics, those moments that you really, really need in order to be a successful user of these platforms. Now, we'll be starting out with a live class, and then we will have our hybrid format once again, which worked so well for us in the spring. People really loved our hybrid format where we offered recordings and live Q&A interaction, everything on YouTube. So if you miss a class, you can easily just go to the TTJ YouTube channel and you can watch what you've missed and listen to what you've missed. Our voiceover in and out course will begin the first Monday in October. That's October the 3rd. And we'll go right through to the end of November. Our Mac voiceover in and out class is going to start just a little bit later because we're going to wait for macOS Ventura to be released. So we're anticipating a start in early November in the Mac voiceover in and out. And registration for these courses will be open next week. So you'll be able to go on to our website. You'll be able to click a link in your newsletter. You're already subscribed to the TTJ newsletter. You'll get an email when registration is open, and you'll be able to click that link, a different link for each of those courses, voiceover in and out iOS, voiceover in and out Mac OS. You will click the link, you'll register for the course, and you will immediately get the Zoom invite to join. It's going to be the same join link for each week of the course, whichever course you choose, or both courses for that matter. If you want to take both, that's not a problem either. So that's our fall plans for voiceover in and out. Now in the spring, once again, we will have what we consider to be our flagship course, iPad for All Computing. That will start in March and will run through the end of May as it did this year. And we hope many more people will join our iPad course. Now we also will be continuing our digital cafes. So we have one digital cafe that is live. It was our Apple TV for the 21st century. We're in the middle of getting the GarageBand course all set up, and that's already been promised. That will be on YouTube. You'll be able to listen to that. And of course, we're going to have others. We're going to have Pages, Keynote, and Numbers. We're going to have some advanced iOS between our voiceover in and out and our iPad courses. We're going to have some cafes that will help you to get further, because you know, when you're learning voiceover, it's hard to learn both iOS or Mac OS and voiceover at the same time. So we're going to have these more advanced cafes that you will be able to take part in, that you'll be able to go even further to the next level, just like our summit theme says. So stay tuned. to the newsletter and to the website. You'll get all of those information, all of those courses announced, and every one of them will indeed have a registration link as well. Now, there's something else that I'd like to share with you. Everyone knows that iOS 16 is about to be released. We can expect to see that within the next few weeks. iPad OS should follow shortly. Of course, tvOS will also be there, and HomePod and watchOS 9, and eventually macOS Ventura. And you're going to want some guidance. You're going to want some tips and tricks. You're going to want to learn all there is to know about these new features in these new operating systems. And so once again, we're going to make a digital tutorial available. This year, it'll be even easier. It'll be found on our website. We'll send an update to the newsletter when that is released. It won't be before the release of the operating system, of course, because we're not allowed to do that. But when it is, we will release it, we will announce it, and we'll provide a link to it. And you will be able to go online, buy it with Apple Pay, and immediately download it directly. You won't have to wait for a link to a shared folder, nothing like that. You will be able to download that recording, or all of those recordings, I should say, as a zip folder immediately. And our Premier Protection customers will continue to get iCloud folder access for continued tutorial updates throughout the year. So if you are a Premier Protection customer or wish to become one, you will get all those benefits as well. In addition to this, we're going to offer a free live iOS training session. This will happen in the second half of September, after iOS 16 has officially been released to the public. We have an estimated date right now, but of course, Apple doesn't announce these things, and we cannot speak for Apple, so we don't know with 100% certainty. We have a pretty good idea, but we're going to wait. We're not going to be arrogant and think we know everything. We're not going to jump the gun here. We're going to wait until Apple officially says when they're releasing iOS 16. And at that point in time, we will announce our live interactive iOS 16 training session, which again, it will be free, and you'll be able to join it via Zoom. You'll be able to register for it online, and you will want to take part in that because it's going to help you to know all of the new features of iOS 16. So,
Matt, can I back up for a second here?
Yeah.
How will people know how they can sign up for both VoiceOver iOS and VoiceOver OS?
So we'll have all of
they
those.
do that simultaneously?
We'll have all of those links in the newsletter. There'll be a separate link for each course they want to sign up for.
So there, I just wanted it to be announced, like how, like they'll show up for Monday and Wednesday for the iOS, and then the OS will be on YouTube.
Well, so everything will be on YouTube, and the iOS VoiceOver In and Out course is going to continue to take place on Mondays and Wednesdays at 2 p.m. Eastern for those who want to join in Zoom. It will be the same time as it was last year. Same with the iPad course. The Mac VoiceOver In and Out course will be announced as we get closer to that time frame. Again, I don't expect that course to be started until early November because we don't have any idea right now of an exact release date for macOS Ventura. Usually macOS is late October, or I think sometimes even early November. So we're just kind of, announcing our intention to offer that, but it's not going to be, we will not start it until Ventura is released because we always want to teach to the latest and the greatest. So that will come at that point in time. But yes, the VoiceOver In and Out iOS course will take place the same time as it always has, Mondays and Wednesdays at 2 Eastern, 1 Central. If you want to join live in Zoom, which we hope you will, because you'll get to ask your questions and get them answered immediately. Plus, they will be on YouTube. So just stay tuned for the newsletter, and there'll be all the details of the schedule and the registration links in those emails. All right, so that's what it looks like, my friends. We've got I think the most powerful season yet to happen is just getting started, because for the first time, you're going to be able to learn in depth the fundamentals of Mac OS, just the same as you learn the fundamentals of iOS with that same approach that is based upon the predictable patterns in the operating system. We will explore different apps. We will explore how to set up the Mac, and we'll teach all of this on YouTube and in our sessions. And we will continue to offer VoiceOver in and out as well. But we've adopted that same new hybrid model that we had for the iPad course in the spring again, iPad course in March, and some really awesome cafes coming up prior to that. We've announced GarageBand. We've announced Apple Clips. We've announced the iMessage apps. And we've also announced Pages. And today we are now announcing Keynote and Numbers, as well as what we're just calling iOS at the next level, or advanced iOS, which is going to take you further than what our VoiceOver in and out course can possibly take you. Again, we've reflected on that, and we see that it's just impossible to teach both VoiceOver and iOS in the same course in any real meaningful way. So we try to split that up a little bit and give you the best of both worlds. And we know some people will join all these classes. Some people will take every one of them, but it's going to be easier than it's ever been to join because, again, we will provide a link. You'll just fill out the information and you'll get the Zoom invite in almost immediate succession. So we want to make things as easy as they possibly can be for everybody. If you are looking for documentation to go along with the classes that you're taking, all you need to do is stay subscribed to the TTJ one-way newsletter. We've already got that, our groups.io, TTJ Tech at groups.io. That is our newsletter, our one-way listserv. Trainer Rita has posted fantastic articles on that listserv every week, and she continues to do so. And she will post documentation on the newsletter, and she will post it for everybody, but some of them will actually be posted as attachments. So there may be times that we say, well, I want to keep this, I don't want to have to save all my emails. How do I make sure I keep this documentation? Well, for the first time, we're going to be doing attachments on the one-way newsletter. So the documentation that is lengthy, that you really want to keep, it's going to be in the form of an attachment, a text attachment, very, very simple to read, no PDFs, no complex formatting. You just save that attachment on whatever your favorite device is. If you're already comfortable with the iPhone or the iPad, you can save it in iCloud Drive. If you're still a Windows user, you can save it in your, on your Windows desktop or what have you until you get more comfortable. So it's whatever you are comfortable doing, you'll be able to do that this year. We are taking things to the next level and to new heights, but we're making them easier than they've ever been before. And we truly are excited about this upcoming training season. Again, mark your calendars. October the 3rd is our first live session of VoiceOver in and out for iOS. Registration will open next week, first week of September. And don't forget also that, again, our iOS 16 introduction session will occur in the second half of September after iOS has been released to the general public. Now, I'd like to go to our wonderful instructor team, the rest of the folks that are here today, and get any thoughts, any comments, any other things you guys would like to say this evening.
Well, it sounds great. A lot to look forward to. And I always learn a lot. So even though I'm an instructor, I'm also learning as I'm teaching. So especially when all of the new, like iOS 16 comes out, I'm looking forward to learning everything new as well. So we all do it together.
Absolutely, Lynn.
I think that's my favorite part, is the interactive, just, answering questions and learning from the other instructors and doing a little tiny bit of teaching as well.
Absolutely. And speaking of answering questions, we are going to continue our help sessions. They've been hugely popular. They always seem to have, smaller crowds in the summer, and we cancel some of them due to vacations and so on, but they are not going away anytime soon. We will be continuing our weekly help sessions for the foreseeable future. Sometimes not all of us can make it. You have one trainer, you have 4 trainers, but we're always there to help, and we're going to continue providing new ways for you to get the information you need and get the help that you want and get your questions answered. Trainer Rita, do you have anything to add?
No, I think it's good. I think especially as these, every time there's a new software release, there are changes to how you might interact and use VoiceOver on your device. And I think the teaching and being able to access those recordings on YouTube is a phenomenal resource, because you can go back and start the recording, stop it, practice, start the recording again. It's an amazing wealth of information on YouTube, and hopefully the documentation that I'm starting to work on in terms of these changes for the software will augment Matt's wonderful teaching. So the idea is that each team member kind of has a little piece that we can add to help people learn how to use these devices.
Absolutely. Thank you very much. Absolutely. Wonderful.
All good.
Well, I'll tell you
Yeah.
what.
I just think that anytime we can make it smoother, and anytime we can make it easier to access and to interpret for the students,
Right.
that's the way we should go.
And
And
I
yeah,
just
the attachments, the attachments sound that's really nice, because then once you download, for instance, one of Rita's wonderful documents or Matt's, then you have it, and you have it for reference. And so anytime something new comes up, you can go back to it for reference, whether it's VoiceOver or whatever it is that you're learning from one of these classes. And so you've got it, and you put it in your own folder, and there you have your textbook in a way.
Right. I wanted to add that the reason that we're all so happy to be doing this is because we're paying it forward. Other people have helped us, and we're paying it forward to help others.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's exactly right.
All right, so great summit. Lot to look forward to.
Yes, absolutely. So, my friends, we want to thank you. We again, powerful evening tonight. We've announced a completely new website, ttjtech.biz, where you will be able to more easily than ever do more than you've ever done before, from purchasing products and services to subscribing and learning and getting in touch with us. We've discussed new prices and new packages for you to make it even easier for you to get the training that you need. And of course, our free classes, starting with, for the first time, separate courses for both VoiceOver in and out for the iOS platform and for Mac, as well as additional digital cafes that help to clarify and help to separate the material. So we have an advanced iOS at the next level, and we have all of these other digital cafes from GarageBand to Pages. And of course, our wonderful iPad course in the spring, which continues to revolutionize the way people learn to use and interact with their iPads. I would like to thank everybody, first of all, on the TTJ team. Thanks to all the instructors for their hard work, their efforts, their time, for being here tonight. And of course, we want to thank all of you, our audience, our students, our participants tonight. Everything that we do, every aspect of this, from putting together an easier experience for you in each class, trying to offer the material that you want to learn, to even something like selling an Elvis album. We are doing it because we want to make a difference for you. You are the earthly inspiration. We believe that God has called us to do this for you. And he gets the glory, but hopefully we all get the benefit in one way or another. And I really believe that. I believe that's the way God works, and I believe that's what we're to do. And I have absolutely seen that happen. We love each and every one of you that we've gotten to know. It's been just a terrific journey so far. I think this year promises to be the best one yet, and we can't wait to get started. Now, the final thing, remember that Apple has announced a media event on September the 7th, Far Out. Do not miss that media event. And to help make sure that you don't miss that media event, we're going to have our usual TTJ festivities that day as well. So we'll all be together probably before that for a help session or two. But that week, I guess it's the week after next, we are going to have our usual festivities. I think it's actually Wednesday, the 7th of September. I think that's a Wednesday, not a
Correct.
Tuesday. So it's Wednesday, September the 7th. So we'll start at around noon that day, Eastern time. We'll have our pregame show. We'll let you know how to watch the Far Out media event, where it is expected that the iPhone will be announced along with other products. And of course, we'll have a recap afterwards back in Zoom. So again, thank you so much for joining us. God bless you all. We are so glad to have you this evening. And thanks again. Everybody take care.
Good night.
Bye-bye.
Right.